All right, welcome back to ArcRevo 2019 Finals.
Ooh, we're good to be back here. We got some good matches coming up in BBCF. Sitting right there on the stage is the young boy, Jona.
Is he still a young boy? I feel like we can call him young boy for like 10 years.
You know, I keep forgetting that I'm almost pushing 30.
Well...
But then we have, and from Japan, we have Carrier, and I'm not familiar with Carrier. I know that Jona is probably going to play Valkenhayn or Mai, probably Valkenhayn, but I don't know who Carrier is going to play, and that man is hydrated.
Yeah, big hydration. He follows Drink Water at like Twitter, like the Drink Water Twitter.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, that's like a Twitter that like, why are you reading this when you could be drinking water?
Chat, take a swig.
Yeah, drink water, stay hydrated.
Look at, oh my god, is that alkaline water?
Only the best water for Jona.
Does it got the antioxidants?
Antioxidant water. I'm sure that also exists out there. There's also boxed water, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing about water is that it tells you the calories.
You know what's also water? BlazBlue is, because it's blue.
But out here, look at this crowd too. It's good to see a lot of people coming out and playing BlazBlue this early in the morning.
Yeah, you know, I felt like the competition level is already extremely high for as early as in the bracket that we are. I think like 4 matches in, we're seeing, I would say like top level. Like in America, you'd already be like top 8 tournament wise.
Oh yeah.
So you know, you've already seen the ARM play. You're seeing Jona play right now. So. And you know, this match has been really close. Like ZombiU versus Chichen was like, you know, I think like 1 or 2 drops in either direction could have like changed that match.
Oh yeah, and then you're also seeing like the Japanese players coming up too, Fumi, Uni, coming out and really showing the strength of the Japanese arcade scene.
Yeah, you know if you like a game in Japan, you can keep playing it. Is the thing. You don't have to quit.
Oh, so yeah, it looks like Jona has gone with Mai versus Izanami. I agree with that choice. This is a bit of a better matchup for Mai. Izanami actually struggles versus this character.
Yeah, I mean, Mai's got, you know, huge normals, can take up a lot of the screen. That's what you want to do against Izanami.
Another strong thing that she has too is that when Izanami goes into the mode, Mai just throws that homing sphere, makes Izanami have to actually do some work. But yeah, Jona's showing the power right now.
Yeah, Jona. They're very dominating. Yeah, that sounds like all Jona time.
He got that dragoon jump install. Level 2, that's a quick first round.
Well, doesn't seem like Carrier's going to get to play this round either, so we'll see.
We'll see. All it takes is one knockdown for Izanami.
True. No, it's still Jona time.
Pressing him, getting that spear, knockdown.
Ooh, you gotta tech those. Yeah. No? Wow. Jump float. I like it. Oh, overhead. I like it too. Forces Jona to burst, but he gets a fatal counter.
Going crazy, gets a fatal counter too. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, burst a little late, but wanted to get out of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, just guarantee when you can get the burst, right? It's better to get it out than not. Yeah, well, you can't block when you have your bits out like that.
No, so Jona just goes in. A quick first game for Jona.
You know, one of the cool animation quirks in this game that I always bring up to, because there's always new viewers, is that when you put up that mode with the bits, you can't block, right? But then when you block with Izanami in general, her bits are the ones that are doing the blocking for you. So it's like a cool animation detail that you see there.
Yeah, there's lots of little cool details like this in BlazBlue.
Yeah, that's what makes it, like, the game is really lovingly animated, so.
Cool going in.
Anti-air from Jona. That if you don't tech that, you can get another like little combo, more corner carry. Tries to roll. No bueno.
Roll in the corner, gonna get a full combo off of this, and another knockdown. And Jona just realizing he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, just Jona time, you know.
Listen, man, she's jet lagged, okay?
Yeah, it's true. Doesn't do the third hit, goes for the low. I like it. Yeah. And sometimes you just gotta feel like firing up training mode in a tournament. You know, no biggie. That's a good carry chance there.
Get that green bar. It's because he's hydrated. That's not fair.
That's true. He's very hydrated. You gotta check that water for PEDs.
Quan back. Backing off now. Jona not going in.
Yeah, overhead. Like jump in. Gets the crouch to confirm.
Look at that.
I like it. In this game, when you're crouching, you have additional hit stun. So you can do combos that are otherwise not possible.
Yeah, we just saw that right there. That loop of 5v5a.
Yeah, and Jona showing off one of Mai's interesting moves where, like, if you get counter hit by it, it's like one of the only moves you can OTG off the ground with. Jona overdrive. Just super, you know, casual kill. All right.
Keep it simple. Jona takes a quick 2-over over Carrier.
Yeah, Carrier. I mean, playing Jona is tough because he's like already one of like the top 8 talents out there. But good showing from Carrier. You know, not giving up. Still got losers bracket, I assume.
If you had fun, you won.
Yeah, I like that.
She's wearing the Halloween. I think she probably went to the arcade for the Halloween event.
Oh yeah, that thing's awesome.
Yeah.
I've never been. Have you? Oh, we shared hydration now. Jonah's like Johnny Appleseed. Joni water bottle.
Oh my God, this man doesn't even have a lid for his water. Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just got called out. You didn't see the frames.
Listen, man.
So let's see. It's UYU Beautifuldude versus it's Lalon New 13. He's a really good player.
Yeah, I believe I've heard this name before.
Yeah, I saw him at Evo a couple times. He's a very good player, very solid, very big New 13 fan.
And Beautifuldude rocking the eye patch, looking good.
There was a period of time where I was really into eye patches too. I think because I had one of my eyelids would get messed up, so then they wouldn't fold properly. So I'd put an eye patch on it.
Yeah, I played Yakuza too.
And then I tried to drive. That was a huge mistake.
Yeah, I imagine it was. The only reason I like eye patches is because of Yakuza 0. Oh
Okay.
My God. Majima?
Okay. Yeah, I wish they would put Majima in a fighting game. Not Kiryu's fine too, but. Oh, he said he's punished. He's punished. Beautifuldude.
We don't talk about Metal Gear Solid 5.
My only memory of the game is Juna blocking over.
I think I remember that, and he was always so excited to get the horse to poop to make the truck flip.
That doesn't make any sense, but. Oh my God.
Yeah, so Beautifuldude is gonna go with Relius Clover.
Punished Beautifuldude. I do think that you don't need both eyes to play this game. As proof, I'm slightly nearsighted in one of my eyes. And I'm a top player, whatever.
Well, I think what's going to happen is that once he starts getting down, he's going to lift the eye patch up, and his eye's going to glow, and it's going to go into overdrive.
Or he's wearing a color contact underneath.
That'd be pretty sick, actually. That'd be a good reveal.
Lalon is completely unfazed. I think this matchup is pretty even, actually.
I do like the fact that Lalon has no time for our shenanigans.
He's all business. He's thinking about New 13 right now. He's like, I think New is a good girl. Is what he's thinking right now.
If you're into robot girls, you must become a robot. It's the only way to make it work, man.
That's tough, man. That's really tough.
Okay, quick button check. Looks like everything is okay.
So Beautifuldude is a pad player. Just recently, there's also a pad crossfire kind of dealy whack that you can do double inputs or whatever. Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of interesting tech coming out for different devices for people to play. Non-stick players, otherwise known as cheaters.
You said the quiet part out loud.
Oh.
So for this matchup, I would say that it's pretty even. It's I do think that it's kind of who has the initiative. Whoever kind of presses the button first is the person and does it in a way that is non-committal. Generally, both players don't have to commit at the beginning, kind of like that. Both back away. But since he lost a little momentum, Beautifuldude's able to do the summon, and now he's in.
And now he's in, and New doesn't have a very good time dealing with this. Beautifuldude going to overdrive to get back his meter.
But yeah, New can just keep him out for the entire match, so kind of just like that. It's also possible that Relius doesn't get to play.
Yeah, it's a very, it's very lopsided matchups. There's a couple of these in this game. It's just whoever gets the knockdown is the one that's gonna,
Yeah, whoever has initiative. It's kind of up to you playing good defense to retain initiative, and right there, Beautifuldude just got reset.
He's gonna be put to the other side of the screen again, backing off.
Yeah, I tried to dash forward through that, but I guess he missed that, whatever projectile that was. Charge, fireball, pew, 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 pew. Overhead, overhead.
Overhead, overhead. Rabbit cancels the end. Okay, so yeah, so as we saw, exactly what you said, as soon as Beautifuldude lost the initiative, it was all Lalon.
Yeah, it's hard to... You have to be patient. There's two ways to play against New. One is just go balls to the wall, just try to get in ASAP kind of thing. Kind of what you see Beautifuldude doing here, and it worked. And the other way is to kind of just defend yourself until you can kind of isolate the situation you're trying to break through. And it doesn't really matter because he just gets another low hit there. And as you mentioned before, New has not really many defensive options, so it's Julian time.
Yeah, going in for the punch super.
Could have jumped that maybe. Yeah, air dash.
How many of these can you block?
Very little wife meter left, so he gets rid of her and air to air to kill.
Yeah, air summon. Or, well, yeah. Brings her back out to kill. Air on summon.
His, unlike, you know, his summon is actually quite fast. And, you know, you notice down there, like, if you could keep her out forever, you could pretty much do infinite. Oh! Dodge the burst, doesn't punish.
That was almost cool.
It was 94% of the cool. The other 6% was lost. Okay, the result.
Yeah, now he's going to pay for it, too. Milan knocking him down in the corner.
Yeah, what's the mix-up? Mostly lows. All lows, really.
I haven't seen any 4Bs.
Good blocks. And he's stuck in the gravity well. That gravity well is one of New 13's mechanics. She can, every time she does one, backwards wheel, very smart stuff. But it's one of those mechanics where after she puts it out, it forces you to just like stay in place for a while. Like, yeah, you can't really move forward. Good bait. Too far for that.
Ooh, he wanted to get it so the doll meter would come back. Ends up using her.
I mean, yeah, you can't really do anything when she's gone. He's like a half character without her.
Now he's going to get knocked down in the corner. New's going to set up gravity well, bring out the summon sword.
No, it doesn't.
Off.
Wow, that he could have died for that 5D.
Yeah.
You know, as good as that projectile is, has lots of recovery time. So an instant air dash at the same timing will beat it. Tries to air dash after air blocking. That never works against New. Like straight up.
I think Milan is just very confident in his neutral and his ability
Overdrive,
to
summons her. I mean, her, you know, all the moves are. Yeah, could have buried that maybe, but it's tough because, you know, he's, like I mentioned before, he's stuck in the gravity well. Can't really move forward. Really throws off your momentum. And even like your jumps get kind of slowed as well.
Yeah, so everything gets a little bit slowed down, and he definitely looks like he may have missed the dash input because he overdrived and then just kind of stood there.
Yeah, and like, you know, when you overdrive, your wife moves are much better. Oh, he's unpunished now. He's got both eyes.
There we go. I told you, as soon as he goes down.
I respect that because I think Milan is a good player, so I think he could use both eyes to start, but.
Yeah, there's not too many news in America too, so Beautifuldude may not have much new experience.
Yeah, and she's not considered a strong character because her damage is really low, so like the risk reward is kind of difficult. I remember Yoshiki plays both New and Lambda because depending on the matchup, you kind of need the other character's tools.
Yeah.
Catches it.
Okay. Not as much damage, but gets the setup again with the pressure.
Yeah, counter assault hasn't baited any of those yet. But it's a move you can do while blocking, and since it's invincible, you can punish a lot of moves with it.
Backs him off back into the gravity well, jumps out, but Milan able to just get away.
Yeah, the jump D kind of let him floating there too long, and he got punished for that. Okay, it's kind of in. No, Milan air dashes through that. That's very good. That's what you got to do sometimes to avoid the wife.
Yeah, get over her. He was definitely, if he had whiffed, he wasn't hit. Punish him, he was going to be a backwards wheel for sure.
Backwards wheel. Yeah. Teleports forward. Super. He got a pixel health. He got full meter too. Counter on the corner. He's got a chance here. Anti-air counter hit. Just like after this, one more mix-up to kill. So he's got no counter assault. Can he block this? He does not.
Ooh, I was very surprised that he didn't do the punch super Julian.
Ah! Okay, now he does the punch super just in case. It's the insurance. Oh, he blocked it. Can he block this? He does. His Ignis is dead. He's got. Oh, jump deed. Ah, that's rough. That's a really tough beat.
Honestly, in that situation, besides dropping the combo, Julian did everything he could possibly do to try and win, but that defense just was too much.
I mean, he did the exact same mix-up as the first time, I think, so maybe he was ready for it. I don't think he did an air dash low yet, so that's probably why.
Maybe.
Nice. Yeah, you know, just keeping her in place, you know, even though you're not next to her, you can do a lot of pressure there. Ignis is down, though. It's Lalan. I mean, even if Ignis is down, his defense isn't any worse, so.
His defense is still the same, but I'm definitely seeing Julian get a little bit frustrated. His use of doll meter is getting a little bit looser. His doll's died a lot more than it has in the first game.
I mean, it's a little tough to keep her up online against New, because you don't get many situations where you can like just turn her off for free. Because in other matchups, you just press D, it's gone. She's like out. But in this matchup, you pressing D means you can get like zapped by swords. Oh, he double jumped. If he didn't double jump there. Okay, gets the catch, and Ignis picks it up for him. Now that's a loving wife.
Yeah, man.
Okay, counter assault.
Too?
Okay, mix him up here. Yeah, I thought he'd reset there.
Oh, yeah, there was nothing really he could do. Burst, gonna go into super. Oh, no. Just
yeah. That was quite smart because in that situation, because New, as we mentioned, doesn't do a lot of damage, but you know, those like standing resets are some of her best tools.
Lalan gonna take it too. He's gonna move forward, beating Beautifuldude.
Applause from the crowd. Good match for both players. I felt like Beautifuldude was always in it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just Oh, so cute, robot voice. Yeah, I mean, just in that situation, he was just having trouble. That just looks like a very hard matchup for Relius to try and get in. Yeah, once you get the momentum, you know, you keep the momentum.
Yeah.
Obviously, Nuke can get absolutely mauled, but
yeah, I think whenever he got him in the corner, he pretty much got whatever he wanted. But Lalonde made some like clutch like defensive stops there. So.
And Lalonde played a very more of a zoning-based game because there was knockdowns where I was like, you know, how used to like playing Yoshiki and other new players. I was like, okay, so he's gonna set up this and he's gonna do some Ogi, and he would just back away. He's like, no, not even.
Yeah, I mean, by staying away, he kind of like let Julian's defense like not be a part of the matchup, I think. And I think he is afraid like that Julian would be able to basically play well enough on defense to get in. Like you did see a couple situations where he was in the corner. There's a situation where Julian like jumped out of the corner, and instead of just like going straight for jump C, he double jumped, right? That was a situation where if he had just single jumped into a jump normal, that would have been like a full punish and maybe even the round. But you know, most people like they just try to double jump out of pressure, and but you gotta have that kind of mindset, like aggressive mindset while you're defending against New sometimes.
Yeah, you don't want to let her get away, reset to neutral, you know. But that was good. Next, we're gonna have Tochigin from Japan versus AcidAce from USA, from California actually, California native.
AcidAce is a world champion Gundam player, and Tochigin is probably one of my favorite Japanese players. He's very happy. He's just always got a smile on his face. He's a very beautiful man.
I mean, I would smile too. He smiles just as big as Azrael does.
Really suits him, I think. He used to be a Valkenheim player, and in some versions of this game where Azrael's really booty, he'll probably put Valkenheim again. But
but he's good this game, so it's all good.
Yeah, is he? I think he's just like okay.
He can fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty like I'm an old enough like BB veteran to where I can complain about a BB character in commentary and it's okay.
Yeah, I agree. It's good. All right, yeah, button checks.
AcidAce has played Hazama for like 10 to 15 years, and this game has only been out for like 9 years.
Yeah, he's been playing Hazama since what, CS1?
Yeah, and I think he's like I think the mechanics and like the logic of his Hazama play is really there, but he always makes me really mad when he drops all of his combos.
Yeah,
it reminds me of another like Hazama player from SoCal that's like sitting next to me right now.
No comment. I play Naoto, good sir. Yeah, that's one of the things that you need to learn. I mean, people say like, you know, you shouldn't just focus on combos, but you should at some point make sure you get them down.
Hazama's a character where he plays a lot of neutral is the thing. So, you know, but then like when you finally hit the combo, it's like so like far into like what you've been doing that like you kind of forget. And like yet they're pretty like clutch, difficult combos at times.
Oh yeah, they can be.
Good block.
Ooh,
nice anti-air. That was really smart. Yeah, it's pretty clear Tochigin knows this matchup.
Oh yeah, he plays Asa, I'm sure. Asa Hazama in Japan.
Yeah, because that knowledge right there to use that normal against Hazama, that's clearly to beat what Hazama could do.
Ooh. Do you see Tochigin just walking forward slowly?
Yeah.
That is so intimidating.
Wow, that was kind of smart from AcidAce there. Instead of doing the anti-air, he had a backdash into overhead.
Not even gonna let him get started. Burst him into the corner immediately, cross up.
Yeah, he did. You know, this Azrael's not like a character with a lot of movement, so it's kind of actually hard for him to catch Hazama. But Tochigin pretty much didn't let Hazama play.
He's definitely getting in that butt. Hazama cannot get away.
Thing is, he's matching AcidAce's timing. As soon as he like AcidAce like starts to up back, Hazama like Tochigin's already there to meet him with the right normal. So he needs to like vary the timing of when he's gonna try to jump.
Yeah, he's playing a very, very aggressive game, backing off.
Yeah, Jamejin.
Oh, air hit though.
Yeah, very lucky. A lot of damage.
Knocked down again.
Hazama does not do a lot of damage from projectiles in this version, but it's not terrible. For projectile, it's not bad. In general, projectiles have kind of taken a big hit damage-wise in terms of like how much damage you get off of them.
Ooh, double buster.
Yeah, just plus frames into plus frames. Just keep doing it. Overhead.
Going in.
Overhead.
Tochigin playing with his food. Yeah, Tochigin is a very strong Azrael player. He's been playing this game for a while.
Yeah, he's top 8 at Devo. In a very stacked bracket. Valiant. Low. Overdrive through it. Does it work? Kind of did.
Almost.
Yeah, he backdashed out of it, so. This overdrive, when you're inside that field, you steal your opponent's health, and your chains have like 1 billion frames of hit stun.
Nice grab reset, but drops the combo.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Yeah, he's pretty dead. Blackhawk Stinger.
I love that kind of like hit stop effect where like everything just pauses. Oh, you get punched so hard.
I think the screen doesn't shake enough, personally. It should shake a little more.
I agree. I mean, hey, I agree. Like when Azrael like gets that punch in, the whole screen should like. I want to see. You know what I do like? The screen crack effects that are in certain games. I love that.
Like in Smash Brothers.
I hate you.
All right, back to neutral. I think AcidAce, overall, his neutral is not bad. He just kind of gets cracked open by Azrael. Yeah, he just got that whiff air normal to throw in the corner now.
Yeah, Tochigin definitely has this matchup knowledge down pat. Knocking it down in the corner.
Overhead again. AcidAce is not able to block those.
AcidAce not really using his overdrive on defense.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, is that, like, this matchup, like, Azrael as a character, when he hits you with certain overheads and lows, they weak point you. So if you get hit by it again, it takes more damage. That time, cross-up Growler in RC. Very fancy. It's fun. Growler is his fastest move, right? Because he can special cancel his dash, so
yes,
that's the fastest cross-up mix-up he has, which is into an unsafe move.
Ooh, what a counter hit confirmed. Drops it, though. Gets the overhead.
Overhead weak point. So if he gets hit by another overhead weak point move, he is going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah, that Gustav right there, you need to be able to instant block it to be able to kind of make him guess what he's going to do next. Otherwise, he can just keep pressing buttons.
Roller, mix-up, Ender. Spooky Ghost. You got both weak points, so this is unblockable.
Unblockable. There's nothing you can do. Goodbye.
So if you have both weak points, Blackhawk Stinger becomes unblockable. You can counter-assault it, but he didn't have the meter. So the only thing he probably could have done there is maybe stay OTG, and then he had a chance to maybe get his burst back there. That's like his only way.
Oh, yeah, but you definitely know. I mean, Tochigin wears glasses, so as soon as he blocked that 5C,
yeah.
Justice Keikaku.
Justice Keikaku. I mean, there's not... Hey, you know, if AcidAce, maybe if he instant blocked the 5C, he might have gotten the meter.
Maybe.
Yeah, I kind of forgot already.
Yeah, AcidAce wasn't really instant blocking in that matchup. And in that matchup, if you don't instant block, Azrael can just swing the monkey arms.
That's the thing, though. That like Azrael doesn't have a lot of normals, and a lot of them like are really weak to pushback because he can't run. He can only do his like command dash, right, or his dash, which is kind of like a set distance.
And 6C to try to get back in.
Yeah. So he doesn't have a lot of like. So you can defend against it, but a lot of them are really plus. So you have to instant block them. But then if you have to instant block them, then you're like too wary of those moves, and he's able to start mixing you up more. So it's kind of about mindset in terms of defending yourself.
Yeah, and you just want to be able to stay away. He should have maybe played a bit more of a runaway game versus Azrael.
So this is a surprise, which is Pool 9. And it looks like we're looking at Fumi versus the ARM. And I think Fumi won. The ARM lost. So is this losers?
This must be losers. Yeah, Fumi lost. Fumi beat ARM. And then I don't know who beat Fumi. But yeah, Fumi been playing Litchi, switching from 9. He was a 9 player in CF1.
Yeah, and Fumi played Litchi today. So
yeah, he could play both. Depends on the matchup. So I guess it's going to be losers, whoever's out. I mean, I can't believe Fumi is in losers so quickly.
The thing is, I think they already played, is the thing. They played each other earlier.
Yeah.
And Fumi won pretty dominatingly. But ARM was kind of like missing a lot of his inputs. So ARM is, I've noticed, like at EVO especially, I remember I watched him for his BB tag pool. He lost his first set to Iwashi, making like some pretty critical drops. And then I saw him again in the losers finals, meaning he beat Iwashi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, I could see him win here.
It is definitely possible. Rachel can do it. Get the knockdown, get the pressure up, get the instant overheads.
Yeah, ARM no scare. The only thing, though, is that the thing that he might have learned from this matchup is overall, like, Fumi's staff throw timing, which is really important because, for the most part, like, that staff throw really terrorizes Rachel because that projectile is so fast. And regardless of what you do as Rachel, if you block or you get hit when your projectile is out, like, you can lose the projectile's effectiveness a lot of the time. So, you know, just that pestering projectile can put in a lot of work against Rachel. But, you know, Rachel can get the movement, which is fine, obviously.
Yeah, she does have the wind movement to kind of get up and over and try to stay out of Litchi's range. But, yeah, staff definitely makes it so she has to be very careful about moving around. So we got a rematch already. We've seen this.
Yeah, so right there you saw ARM started with a dash block instead, just to see if Fumi would do, like, jump into jump D or something, but he did not. No anti-air there, and early burst from the ARM. And yeah, right there, try to put out George, but, you know, staff throw is going to beat that pretty much on reaction.
Yeah, and Fumi's not letting him breathe at all. Doesn't want to get set up.
Bats are out. They're stuck on. So once the bats get stuck on, well, you can use the you can use the lightning move to attack her at any time, but whip.
Yeah. Breaking in.
Yeah. Really good keep away here, though. I like it.
Ooh.
Trade? Oh, okay. Looked like Fumi missed an input there. Arm unable to capitalize. No! Too far away. He didn't have wind, so.
Backs off.
Yeah, that George set has not really been working out for Arm. I think Fumi's been really on point with it.
Yeah, he's not gonna let him get away with that for free.
Overhead RC, staff recall combo to make sure you get the staff by the end.
Knock this man down.
Good counter assault. Traded.
Ooh!
Oh.
That overhead.
That was pretty brutal. No, yeah.
Run half screen overhead.
Knowing that the staff is coming back is like you kind of just have to read your opponent's level of awareness. I gotta block the staff, so you just like run up and do overhead.
Okay, good staff set.
Yeah.
Miss input, I believe.
Ooh, yeah, that's very good. That move is an auto guard, so you can block a lot of stuff with it and punish. Not for a lot of damage. In old versions of this game, you do like 5,000, but
He's going to get a knockdown.
Yeah. Arm got him in the corner. Ooh, George is, with the work, I guess.
Drops his combo, though. Air throw. Now he's in the corner.
This is tough. Burst from the Arm. Arm has been bursting pretty early, and I think I can see why. He really wants to try to keep the momentum.
Oh, yeah.
Combo from Fumi, staff recall combo.
Oh, my God.
Cross hug.
That's cheap.
Good stuff. And I think Arm's got one more hit in him. Maybe not. Kokushi Muso will kill? Or maybe all green?
Look at that optimization on the overdrive.
Yeah, I feel like any of the supers would kill, actually. Because all of them do a ton of damage.
Yeah, especially using that overdrive, too. I mean, that was just really optimized. And that's another thing that Fumi is really good at, is just doing optimal combos, making sure that they can kill. A lot of the Japanese players are really strong at that.
Yeah.
Knowing exactly what they do when they get a hit.
I mean, whenever you're presented with an opportunity, aka you hit your opponent, you should take full advantage of it. And that's the purpose of combos, really. So, shout out to Fumi for his, proving fundamentals.
It's good. So, this is going to be Arm's tournament life right here. Knockdown already, staff set on top of him.
Yeah, it's a tough situation here. Wind's out of the corner. But, even though you get out of the corner, you lose some of your wind, so.
Yeah, he's already down. No win already.
Tsubame Gaishi, it's invincible, cross up, stick. Who knows what hit on which side?
Yeah. So the thing is that it looks like, oh, I see that I just need to block cross up, but the staff on top of you is just a legit 50-50.
Yeah. A lot of times, too, people are crouching during that, so it's easier to confirm.
Ooh, knockdown in the corner.
Overhead.
Overhead. That was pretty meaty, too. That staff right there on top of him.
Yeah, he might be dead to Kokushi Muso here. No. Oh, yeah. Ooh, got a pixel. I thought he would not go for it because it wasn't going to kill, but.
I mean, in this kind of situation, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, one staff hit will kill, so. Wow, it didn't hit.
Wow.
Yeah, lucky there.
Good.
Okay, Arm can still do this. Just gotta not get chipped out or get hit again. Overhead, this is how you do it.
Go knocked down. He's going to get his overdrive back, too.
Yeah. Ah!
No, don't jump combos.
That's tough. That is a tough cookie. Yeah, that's the kind of situation where you definitely have a chance to win if you can execute. Drops the combo.
Knocked down. Playing the neutral right now. Wins himself into the corner, but manages to keep him out with a projectile.
Yeah, anti-air. I mean, Rachel's jump-ins aren't that strong, and that's why that kind of anti-air works.
Overdrive.
Just like blows him away into the corner.
Smacked him in the face.
Okay, good usage of that normal to not fall into the anti-air, but that staff throw, man, even if it doesn't do a lot of damage, or at that time it is, but it causes you to lose your momentum. It's very frustrating to deal with. 6D RC.
Combo knockdown again. He's going to mix up B. If he gets a hit, he's definitely going to go into overdrive and do as much damage as possible.
It's probably death if he gets another hit here.
Backs off.
Gets out. Once again. Ah, Tsubame Gaishi. It's invincible. Ooh, tries to bait out the counter assault. I see you.
You can do it, Arm. I believe.
Counter assault this time. The bats are out. No hit, though. I haven't been able to talk about the bats because they haven't hit it.
Yeah. He's been so good at keeping them out as a factor out of this matchup.
Yeah. That's what you have to do, though. Oh, okay. I think he tried to do all green, but it missed. Ah, it doesn't punish the DP, but he gets it overhead. So he's still a chance here. Like, if he can get him into the corner away from the staff, she has no invincible move besides the super. Good Abare by Fumi. That's too good. That was too good. That was amazing.
Fumi takes a 2 over arm. Yeah, I mean, he played a good game, but, you know, if you just can't make the conversions, if you can't get the knockdown,
I mean,
that was rough.
Yeah, that was rough. I think that it's the degree of difficulty there was really high for Arm on all of those comebacks as well. So, I mean, even if he had a chance, it's really hard to come back.
Yeah. You know, when you get those hits, it's really crucial, really clutch when you get the knockdown. I mean, if you would have been able to mix them up with George, put some stuff on top of him, projectiles, get a bat hit, you know.
Yeah. As soon as, because, you know, Rachel can really snowball there, especially in the corner. If Litchi doesn't have her staff, then, you know, it can really snowball real quick. She doesn't have her invincible, like, Tsubame Gaishi without it.
Yeah, and she doesn't have, I mean, the only thing she really uses is use meter, and if you do that.
All right, and up next we got MOKEMOKE versus XX Bloodshark 69 XXX.
Oh, I think that guy sent me a message on Xbox Live over Modern Warfare once.
I think he called my mother some bad words, but that might not have been him though. That might have been like Bloodshark 69 420. I think it's a different one.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
brown
right.
guy.
Yeah, this guy looks like one of the good ones.
I think so too. So
I'll never get over it. Kirito X Oxen at 420. That gets me every time.
I mean, that's what the show's about, right?
Yeah. Do you think he draws the little S's? You know which ones I'm talking about?
You're like in your notebook, right? Like
yeah.
You draw the 4 lines and then you fill in the other ones.
You know, for like a solid month when I first started doing those, I drew them backwards because I'm an idiot.
It takes a certain talent to do that, I think.
I just didn't even think about it.
It's a 5, right? All right, so MOKEMOKE versus Bloodshark 69.
I'm unfamiliar with Bloodshark 69, but MOKEMOKE is probably the best Relius player in the world. I mean, I definitely feel if he's not, he's top 3.
Better than the Beautifuldude?
Listen, I don't want to hurt no feelings, but yes, oh my God.
Wow. That's pretty big praise.
Well, one of the things about MOKEMOKE that is so strong is that his defense is incredible.
Right.
I mean, on top of having very oppressive offense, he's an innovator in a lot of Relius mix-ups, you know, constantly doing new things. Every time I fought him when I was in Japan, I was just like, he'd hit me with something new every time. And then he would, like, just laugh at me.
Just laughter. You hear laughter from the other side of the cab.
Yeah, because I'd walk over, and, you know, and I'd make a face. I'm the goofball at the arcade. I'd go over, like, and he'd just, like, look at me and laugh, like, ah. He sat cross-legged, too, on the cab. I was like, that's a power move. That
is a pretty power move. That's taking up a lot of space.
He came at me. He sit down. He comes at me crisscross applesauce. What am I supposed to do about that?
So it looks like Bloodshark 69 is playing Naoto.
Listen, I'm not going to be biased, but I hope that Naoto wins.
You can cheer for him. I'll cheer for Moke.
Oh, he plays my color, too. My son.
What if he's trolling you?
What if he is? That's pretty godlike. I can't do anything about it.
He's going to yell like Guy Mam and do like Wake Up Super.
He truly is my son.
So this is pool 13, which is, I think, the last pool, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Final bracket qualifier. Now, MOKEMOKE, I'm going to go on a limb here and say that this is winners. I just can't imagine MOKEMOKE being put into losers so fast, but hey, you know, it could happen.
Anything can happen.
Now, you could have a bad game, fighting Izanami, don't get to play. Drop a combo versus Susanoo, and he just 5Bs you, and you take like 5,000 damage.
No Susanoo today, unfortunately, on the stream. A lot of... Relative to the cast, I think there's a pretty good variety, but we've had... The most common character was Relius and Ragnar.
Which is wild.
It's pretty interesting, because they're not popular characters.
Yeah, I would expect Susanoo, because that guy hits like a truck. As soon as we see Fuku, though, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, Susanoo is that dude. He's that dude.
He definitely... It's leg day. Leg day. I mean, he does the squats, too, because he's got that powerful behind. That 5B.
It doesn't skip leg day, that's for sure.
So Naoto Kugane.
Okay, so you're the expert, so tell me about this matchup.
This matchup is pretty interesting because Naoto can actually get around some of Relius's tools with a dash shift sway.
Okay.
Not the follow-up, but just the invincible part of the dash, and you can get around the doll trying to you know, hit you with ball, some of the other things too, but he does have really good defensive options as well when he does get knocked down. But at the same time, they can be very high risk. When he DPs and he whiffs, Relius just gets to slaughter him.
I see. So, you know, you can use your... He's got... Well, he got anti-air there, but...
You get anti-air by 4D trying to dash in. You know, he's played this matchup a lot. Ooh, that's something you don't want to get hit by on Wake Up.
Yeah, it's one of his best starters. Like an average starter, right? Yeah, just Moke time right now. Overdrive, get some of that Ignis meter back.
Knockdown, set it up again. Yeah, I have to hold that.
Okay, good blocks this time. Good blocks. Ignis is almost down. Okay, he's out of there, and he gets hit by jump A, just like every other player against Relius.
Yeah, as soon as they go out, as soon as they lose the ball, they just immediately start jumping.
Okay, so Bloodshock's trying to get some going here. Can do some chip damage and not get perfect, dude.
Jesus.
Ooh, that MOKEMOKE defense, as you were mentioning. Yeah, so it's perfect.
It just honestly feels like a wall. It just feels so depressing sometimes. You know, you hit someone with the sick, nasty mix-up they have, and then they instant block it. That feels pretty bad.
Yeah. Or maybe they didn't block it on purpose. Oh, okay. Baits out the anti-air.
Okay.
Banishing Fang. Okay, gets the whip combo. Are you impressed yet?
I am. I am. That combo is actually pretty hard.
Oh, that seemed pretty unlucky on Bloodshock's friend right there.
He twirled on that man.
I feel like he just got unlucky there. Overhead.
The overhead. He was expecting him to recognize that it was the unblockable setup, and then he would have tried to DP because Relius was going to 2B to make it truly unblockable.
Wow, okay. Gets out of the corner there.
But MOKEMOKE just did nothing, and he just got hit.
Okay, good choice from Bloodshock, mixing in some jumps in there. Because, you know, we've seen MOKEMOKE's defense is really good, so he's changing the time and doing double overhead. It worked out. Just run straight at him. Force the counter assault. I think he tried to anti-air there. Okay, we'll take the 120 damage combo.
Yeah, well, it's the knockdown's more important.
Yeah.
Getting in there. None.
Yeah, I mean, with Relius, the better your defense, the better he is. Because he's got good, like, you know, once he hits you, like out of a bar, it's really good damage. Okay, he's got no, whoa, you know, he's in danger. Maybe we should have tried Crush Trigger there.
Oh god, dude, I'm having like non-flashbacks to the arcade. Like, MOKEMOKE, please get hit by something.
Because right there, MOKEMOKE had no barrier, right? And he seems very willing to block. So maybe Crush Trigger would have been an option right there.
Yes, that is definitely possible. I believe MOKEMOKE would have tried to look for that too. I don't think he would have gotten it for free, but yeah, it's something he could have tried, but...
It's worth trying because it's plus on block anyway. So the only risk is that MOKEMOKE will just mash out of it, but he seems pretty content to block, so maybe that's something worth trying at least once or twice.
Oh, special intros, we got those.
All right, Bloodshock. Showing signs of life overall. I think the first round was pretty tough, but...
Listen, I don't, you know, when you fight MOKEMOKE, there's really not much you can do sometimes. This guy is definitely one of the best. This is the top level BlazBlue.
Ooh. Overhead, overdrive. He get the Ignis meter back. So the pressure. Oh, running Inferno Crusader. Super. Oh, I thought he blocked it.
I thought so too.
Yeah, maybe.
MOKEMOKE with the eye can do it too.
Oh, good pickup. That move has a lot of uncontestable time.
Yes, it does.
Good character.
I agree. Oh, but look at that dirty mix-up.
Yeah. Probably going to get the 50 meter. Might be able to kill here. We'll see.
MOKEMOKE been playing BB Tech for years now with these assist mix-ups. Look at that. Using that 2D, when you block the first hit of 2D, the second hit pulls you forward ever so slightly. And so MOKEMOKE likes to get those, you know, jump forward, pull you out of the corner cross-ups.
Bloodshock gets anti-aired, basically, air blockable. Gotta block that with barrier. 3000. Comes Ignis. I don't know what he tried to do there, but he got counter hit.
Yeah, he tried to do wake up shift sway, but that gets beat by Relius.
Nice throw.
2B.
Okay, MOKEMOKE bursts. Ah. Okay. You got hit with the okie doke. Okay.
Okay.
Anti-air DP. He's got no Ignis meter, but good throw tech there to get back up. Anti-air's
okay.
Just like left it out there, you know.
We're gonna get some good damage off this.
And
4,000.
Uh-oh. What? Why did he use that super? Did a mistake, you think?
I don't believe... I think he felt this up a little bit, actually.
Just like one hitting the super, maybe?
Yes.
It's possible. So Astral's no longer a factor. He's got.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he was definitely
he's too
looking
far
for it.
away.
He messed up. If that would have connected.
Doesn't kill.
No.
Okay.
There we go.
He baited him. Okay, he did a really crush trigger that was too far away to bait out the super.
I like that, yeah. I say the same things when I mess up.
Smart stuff. Okay, Blood Shark is showing some signs of life here. He's got him in the corner, probably.
Yeah, nice crouch confirm. Knock him down.
Crusader got him in the corner. MOKEMOKE has a burst, so I expect him to do it like right away. Okay, this time he gets it. See, last time he did the dashing twirl and it crossed him up, but this time, not this time.
Oh, drops the Phantom Pain.
Blood Shark is in the catbird seat here, but he gets hit by Relius.
This is where it can all start right now. Knock him down in the corner. He does have meter. He can DP out. DPRC.
Good block. Counter assault instead. Very smart. Oh, gets attacked by the jumpy on the wrong side. Oh, the command throw.
Knock him down in the corner. He's got meter. Sets it up.
Into the punch super DP. And he gets caught again.
Just waiting for that burst so hard.
Yeah, it's pretty smart though.
This is all unburstable.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that was expected.
Well, you know, Blood Shark, I definitely think that you are a strong Naoto player, but when you run up against someone like MOKEMOKE with the experience that he had, I mean, he's fought me for heaven's sake.
Stop it, cut it out.
But he has played, you know, a lot of Naotos. He's played like Kamikaze, he's played Gonzalez. You know, they're part of the Shinjuku Sportsland boys, going to the arcade constantly.
Yeah, I thought that last round was really close. I think when he took the super on purpose, it was probably a good idea to just like fall on the ground and then just do like a wake up from the ground. And then when you're on the ground, you could probably even do like wake up overdrive to just see what's going on again.
Yeah.
And that might have been the play there because he had overdrive. And you know, once you get hit by Relius, it's all basically unburstable. So that probably would have been the play instead.
Yeah, but that 2C 4D loop just unburstable and able to take the burst at the end too.
All right, and looks like we've got our final BBCF match for this segment. This block of your time. Yeah,
we got PAG Fame gonna be repping the big boy versus Naoto. Naoto is actually a pretty he's a strong Japanese player that I think not as many people know of unless you really follow this game.
Okay.
Naoto is he's a very strong Rachel player. So we're going to see some good Rachel play. He was grinding last night. That was ArcRevo had his room open, and people were just grinding, you know, getting ready. Naoto was there. Fumi was there. ArcRevo. It was an S-a-palooza. There was 5 S's there. But, yeah, he was getting ready last night, I think. And Fuku was there, too. So he definitely he's part of the Shinjuku Sportsland boys. Fuku is as well. And I definitely believe that he's going to have the Susanoo experience, but you know we got to see what Fame brings to this matchup. Yeah, and like Shinjuku Sportsland, if you don't know, is one of the bigger arcades in the Tokyo area. One of the last remaining ones, really. But one of the few venues that still runs like weekly tournaments. So it's like a hot spot for a lot of the top BlazBlue players. People still playing, mostly for pride and glory out there. You know what it is? You know the next big innovation? I'm calling it right here. The next big innovation is console cards, where you can have the data like stored in your controller or something. There's something about having a card with all your data on it that makes the arcade so fun. It's true. Feels like you're part of a club, you know? Yeah. And then you get your rank. Man, I wish people could look at my Hades rank when I play offline. Yeah, I don't think you'd be Hades if you had to like bring the rank back to your arcade. No, not an arcade. Netplay though. I do think it's funny. I remembered Harada tweeted about online Tekken rankings in other countries. And I think that also translates to like arcade and real life rankings as well. So maybe they should just make separate rankings or something, James. I'm just like, you know what? Okay. Yeah. Trademark. If you make that idea of fighting game players, you owe me $1. Yeah, you have to call it the Gaimam system. Ooh, I like that. So yeah, as we expected, Naoto Rachel versus Fame Susanoo. Yeah, Fame. I know he's a Susanoo player because I read a Google Doc that said that was written by him or something. Start off, he's just gonna back away. Yeah, doesn't want to mess with Susanoo's 5B. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Susanoo is like you need to so he's got like a very interesting gauge at the bottom there, and most of his moves are locked. But as he hits you with certain moves or uses certain moves to power up, you can unlock more of his moves. Yeah, one of the very important ones to see is if you see the one, the second one to the right, That's DP. He really needs to unlock that as fast as possible.
He used it and got punished.
Well, you still have to use it, you know, correctly, but it is very important. It changes matchups completely.
This combo does like about 5,000 after the drain, right?
Yes.
It's not shown in the you know, where it is in health, but it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it doesn't really count the poison damage, but bats are pretty much just a form of poison damage.
DPRC again, he blocks. And
keeping him in the corner. Oh, this is gonna kill. Look at this.
You know, I think Fame had the right idea matchup-wise, but once you get put in the corner by Rachel, it's pretty hard to play.
Yeah, but that early burst for him is going to allow Fame to get his burst back relatively quickly in the second round.
Yeah, and he played good neutral, I would say, up until the point where he got cornered. Like, he jumped in and, like, you know, was able to use, like, pressure Rachel with his full screen punch move. 6A. Okay. Catches a break there.
3C's in.
Yeah, so those lightning rods, if you're standing near one, Rachel can hit you with her sword iris. And that just hits Rachel in the corner. Building is, like, turning on some moves. He's got 4 of them unlocked.
Okay, yeah, delayed text to try to get out of that late IAD mix-up.
Okay, blocks the crush trigger.
6B, though.
Wow, yeah. It's hard in that situation where you're right next to Susanoo. It's hard to, like, not choose to block because it's just swinging. And most of his moves are really strong.
Got hit by the first overhead, but blocked the second one.
Yeah, Sonic, spin to kill.
Okay, Fame showing that he can also, you know, run a train on him.
I mean, in that situation, Rachel, even though they're probably even on frame data, it's hard to, like, press a button because, you know, a lot of Susanoo's moves are just, like, so powerful. And that move is really great.
Yes, 2C is an amazing move.
One of the best anti-airs.
Hitting behind, above.
Overdrive through that, and tries to DP, and he's going to lose like another 5,000 for troubles.
Yes, when Susanoo goes into overdrive, he has access to all of his specials, even though it's not unlocked. And so he went into overdrive and tried to use DP, maybe try to catch Naoto unaware that he could do that.
Yeah, that was very cute, but I think Naoto had his number there. Or maybe he was just safe against DP.
Knocked down again, though. We're going to get the bats.
Yeah, this is hard for any character to get out of. Susanoo, he doesn't have his DP right now, so yeah. And in that situation right there, as you saw, his health just like melted away. It's because when you have the bats and you win them, the drain just gets more intense.
Yeah, if you saw that 3.8, it's a lie.
It's a big lie.
It was closer to like 5.
I thought that match was, in terms of like, both players' strong points were in full display there. And both players' weak points as well. So it's kind of up to whoever can kind of tighten up on that end. Fame got both of his DPs baited.
Yeah.
Or all 3 of them, really.
Yeah, no DP worked.
Yeah, so that's tough if you're going to use that as a defense tool.
But then he was able to knock down Naoto and just keep him in the corner that second round.
Wow, great overdrive. Just overdrive challenge with 2A. Sonic.
Didn't unlock.
Yeah, interesting. I think he's pretty confident that he can overwhelm Rachel in that mid-range, but
I like the delay tech to get out of that lightning rod setup.
Yeah, good block, and then counter salts out. Okay.
6B.
Yeah, locking her down, and he gets caught low there. Overhead.
We fuzzy boys.
Yeah, it's one of his best tools. It's a great mix-up. It doesn't seem like he's the kind of character who should be able to do that, but he does.
We don't question it.
And as we mentioned before, I think both players' really strong points are really showing here. Like Fame, once he gets into that mid-range, even if it's like kind of a neutral situation, he's very confident that he can overpower Rachel.
Yeah, which is why he's been bursting pretty quickly, but now Rachel's going to get the chance to knock it down and run it, homie.
Yeah, good block. Good block. Well, okay, it's good to get hit on the second one. If you get hit on the first one, it's much worse. Rolls into it. That's not good, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, kind of a bad decision there. He hasn't been able to get started. Ooh, no tech too.
Yeah, I tried to no tech there to try to like catch. You know, if you no tech and they combo too early, it's a continuation of the previous combo, so you take a lot less damage. But
yeah, that, he was trying to maybe time it so that the frog activated right as he was getting invincible for his get up, but just mistimed it.
That's tough right there. Once again, even again, it's just these matches have been completely lopsided.
Yeah, each round
catches him with the, you know, it's air blockable. Good block, but doesn't block the second one. That's the tough part about it. There's 2 or 3 of those in a row.
Knocked down again. Setting up George.
Okay, overdrive through. Ooh, gets the air tag out. Sonic spin. Kicks some dirt.
Get off me.
Okay, and I think Naoto, that's probably one of the first times he defended himself correctly.
Yeah, there we go.
And this is really bad for Fame here. He's put in the corner and he's not shown a lot of success here. But counter salts out.
Like that. Yeah, didn't really
Okay, walk up throw. A little too gutsy. Naoto sees it and punishes.
Sometimes you just feel it in your blood, you know?
Yeah. Tech out, but yeah, Naoto got another hit here. I think he's got a 100-meter. I don't think he can kill, but we'll see.
I think
he might be able to. 1, 2, I think yeah.
No, he didn't win. He didn't
Overdrive
win
with Pixel 2C! He's got a chance here, actually.
Oh my god.
He's actually got a chance here. He can unlock all of them with that super. And now he can kill him if he gets a good hit. Oh, he went back command throw. Active flow.
Oh my god.
Overhead blocked. Oh!
What a two-way mash.
That was closer than it should have been.
Look at Naoto. We got the big puffy cheeks.
Ooh, yeah, that was, I mean, you could easily lose in that situation. After Susanoo unlocked all of his moves, I don't know, man, that's tough.
Yeah, when any hit after that is just like, ow.
Yeah, so good on Naoto to clutch it out there. He blocked the overhead and then went for the 2A to punish, or not punish, but, you know, to challenge.
And oh, yeah, overhead would have been death.
And that's it. Oh, yeah, that would have been death. So that's it for BBCF for today. We have a sign that we cannot show on air because it said make Potemkin great again, so we can't do that.
Yeah, no, sorry.
So, that being said, we're going to close out BBCF for now. We'll be back with the top 32 later on in the day.
Yes, well, next we've got Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear.
Exert.
So, yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Don't touch that dial.